What's going on there, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video here, I'm going to share with you guys all of my wrestling stuff I got signed at the River City Wrestling Con in Jacksonville, Florida. It was my second time appearing at this convention. It's a long trip for me, going there and back. It's over 5 hours, going back and forth to this convention. It's a long trip, but overall, it was definitely worth it to meet some of my favorite wrestlers in AEW and certainly some legendary wrestlers that I grew up watching as a kid. And, if you guys were ever interested going to a wrestling convention, I do recommend this one. It's a fun convention to go to. It takes place every June. So hopefully I'll be attending these once again in the years to come. But without further ado, guys, I want to share with you guys all the items I got signed at this convention 2 weeks ago. I met six wrestlers and a UFC legend. So let's take a look at all the items I got signed at this convention. So we'll start first with Dan Severn. If you guys know, you follow UFC. He's one of the legendary UFC fighters back in the day. I used to watch him fight all the glory matchups with Ken Shamrock. I forget the other guy's name. Is it Tank Abbott, I think his name was. But yeah, Dan Severn was one of the great ones watching back in the day. My brother got me into watching UFC. And, Dan Severn was one of my favorites. I met him in person, as I said, 2 weeks ago, and he was really cool. He signed this UFC glove for me. He puts his name up here, Dan Severn, and then you can see he put the beast right here. So, and like I said, he was a really nice guy and did not charge a lot, too. I think he only charged me for an autograph on the glove, and a selfie with him was like $35, so you couldn't beat that. But hopefully one day I'll get to meet him again. But he was really, really cool to talk to. The next one I met is one of my favorite female wrestlers, is Tessa Blanchard. I got 3 different things signed by her. I only going to show off the 2 in this video. One of the items she signed is a wrestling ring bell, which I will do a separate video for you guys sometime here in the next day or two. But she signed 3 different things. This is a professional photo op I got with Tessa in her wrestling gear back in, I think this was in April of 2019. This was the weekend when WrestleMania 35 was at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We went, my buddy and I went to New York, to meet Tessa, and obviously several other wrestlers as well there. We had a great time there, and Tessa was, I believe, of all the wrestlers at WrestleCon, I believe she was the very last one we met, and she was really cool. And I went back to meet her again in Jacksonville, and same thing, really cool person to talk to. She signed this photo to me. I wore her old school shirt right there. Doesn't have the greatest autograph, but like I said, she was still really cool to meet. And then I got an 8x10 signed by her there. She had some really cool 8x10s. I was narrowed down between 3 of them, and I finally decided to go with this one here. So, and like I said, I'll show off the ring bell in another video to see her autograph when she signed it there. I can't remember off the top of my head how much I spent. I did get another selfie with her too, and I can't remember how much I spent altogether for her. The next one, Candice Michelle, who is, man, I'll tell you what, she's probably one of the most nicest meet and greets that you can experience, guys. I mean, she's so nice. She's so interactive with everybody. Um, and I gotta tell you, I've had some people been asking me, like, who was your favorite experience up there? And I was like, well, they were all, great. I had a great experience with every single one of them. But one of my special moments with Candace was that she remembered me from the wrestling convention where Tessa Blanchard was at, the Wrestling Con convention in New Jersey. And I was really shocked that she remembered me from 4 years ago. So that's saying a lot, because I walk up to her and she's like, hello, nice to see you again. And she's like, do you remember me? And I said, yeah, I thought I saw you a few years ago. And I was like, just really, really shocked that she remembered me. But anyways, like I said, it was just an awesome experience to meet her. And I did interact with her for quite a bit. And she was just super, super nice to talk to. But she signed this Ruthless Aggression action figure. Her autograph, I had her sign this light blue here. Came up pretty good. She's got a really nice autograph. But like I said, just super, super nice to talk to. And I'm glad I got her action figure signed. I think I've had probably at minimum 2 more opportunities to get her to sign this figure. I know one of them that canceled was, what was it? When WrestleMania was coming to Tampa back in 2020, it got canceled obviously because of COVID. And Candace was going to be there, so I was going to have her sign this figure. So I can't remember what the other convention was. I was going to have her sign it, but I was able to get her to sign the figure here. And, it took 3 years, but I was able to get her, so really cool. My next one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW is Thunder Rosa. I had her sign her very first action figure here. And I had her sign the white there. To Steve from Mara, if I pronounced that right. And then that's her autograph right there, Thunder Rosa. Originally, guys, I was going to get this signed, a selfie, and this wrestling ring up here, which I'm going to show in a little bit. I was going to have her sign these 2 items and get a selfie with her, but I end up only getting the figure signed because I emailed the guy asking him how much would it be to get, I want to get a combo, the figure and a selfie with her, but also get the ring signed. So the person emailed me back saying, okay, it's $90 getting the figure and the ring sign, including a selfie. But when I went to the convention, I don't know if it was the same person, but when I got there, they told me if you're getting these 2 signed with the ring, including a combo, like if you're doing a combo with the figure and selfie and then getting the ring signed, it was going to cost me $160. So I said, no, I think that's just way too much. So I decided just to get the figure signed. And Thunder Rosa does do a lot of conventions, so I'll probably meet her another time to have her sign the ring. But I just thought that was really steep for those 2 items and getting a selfie with her. But she was still really cool to meet. The next one, Anna Jay. Anna, I've had once, maybe twice, an opportunity to meet her to get get this figure signed. And the other one, I think I was supposed to go to Pensacola, but my buddy canceled and he couldn't go to the convention due to financial reasons. But I was able to go to Jacksonville and meet Anna Jay. I said, I'm not giving up this time to meet her. And I went up there and she was super cool, really nice, interactive to talk to. And she personalized it to me right there in the pink. She actually almost, by the way, too, I originally did want her to sign this in pink, but she almost signed this in a white. And she literally had the marker, like the tip of the marker was like just a hair away from signing the figure. And I was asking Anna if we could have, get it signed in pink. And she's like, oh, absolutely. And she signed it, and then she tells me, she's like, you know what, I really like the pink on this. So that was really cool. But I ended up getting the figure signed. I got her a selfie with her as well, but I did have her sign the ring as well over here, which we'll jump to next. But I ended up spending $140, which again I think is still steep. And like I said, it was going to be $160 for Thunder Rosa, but I was like, you know what? I had a few extra bucks. I said, let me just take the chance. I'll spend the $140. So I did that, get the figure and the ring sign. And speaking of the ring, I got that signed up here as well. As you can see, I've gotten a few autographs over the years on this here. As you can see, I got Rebel up here. Britt Baker signed it. Amber Nova signed it, but she signed it for free, which is awesome. Amber Nova is one of my favorite wrestlers to meet in person. Tay Conti, she signed as well. I'm going to be meeting her and her husband next month in Orlando. I have a figure to get signed by Sammy, and then, of course, I want to get a pro photo up with the both of them. Ashley Demoise, if I pronounced her name right, she signed as well. She was really cool. Anna Jay signed there. And Toni Storm, she signed right there. So we'll be getting some more autographs on that here in the coming weeks. Speaking of Toni Storm, I also met her up there. She was one of my people I wanted to meet up there as well. I had her sign her Fitness Girls magazine. Did it in a red. Came out pretty good, actually. I was going to think about doing a pink, but I thought the red would pop out. And that came out really nice. And Toni was really cool. Really cool. Like talking to people. Then I got the Outcast shirt signed. Now, originally, both Toni and Saraya were going to be there. Saraya canceled 2 days in advance, which was a bummer. But I did get a nice refund back for that. But Toni did sign this right by her name. She did this in this. They call it silver leaf marker. You can buy it at Hobby Lobby. This is a really cool marker. Toni was really impressed how this marker came out on the shirt. So yeah, I got her to sign that, and like I said, I still got to get Saraya and Ruby Soho down the road to get them. All right, and the final item, guys, I want to sign. I don't have it up here at the start of the video because it's really big, so I'm going to bring it up here. It's a bloody poster of Britt Baker. She signed, and you can see right here, this is actually an exclusive poster from Pro Wrestling's t-shirt website. I got it off there, as you can see right here. She put personalized to me my name, and then right over here she puts baddest bitch on the block, and then her signature right there. So really cool there. This is, what is this now, my third or fourth item I've gotten signed by Britt, and Britt's one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW. So really cool there, guys. Fun experience. Like I said, I had a great time in Jacksonville at this convention. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask me about any of the items signed in this video, leave your comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys.